Hi Capricorn, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love life or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Capricornians, welcome to a beautiful November. We have Mars that goes direct. We have Mercury that goes direct as well. We then have a Jupiter and a Pluto conjunct that is happening in your own sign, followed by a full moon eclipse, which is there beginning end of the month. On the 4th, we have Mercury that moves direct in a part of your chart that is all about your work, it's your career, it's the image that we project outside to the world, how it is that you want the world to perceive you. And we also have Venus over here, which is there till about 27th of November. So you can expect some accolades, work doing, going on really well. You can expect people acknowledging your work, giving you credit. On the 11th, we have Mercury that joins Sun in your house of friendships. So it's a time where you could be willing to learn from people. They could be you could be meeting people from all walks of life. You could be understanding, imbibing, interacting with people, and learning really as to how it is or what is it that makes not just people tick, but also if it has to do with any kind of a learning, whether it's about expansion of your mind, it's about your personal growth. And the mercurial energy over here is going to lead you to have animated conversations with your neighbors, with your siblings, with friends, with the community where you live in. So it's just a very wonderful transit which is going to make you intellectually very curious, very awakened. You're going to be feeling quite vibrant as to what is you would want to be involved around areas, around your home, around your community, around the people, with your siblings. And it is also a time wherein that with this Mercury transit in this house of groups of people, that you could associate yourself with people who are your tribe, with people who get you, who are on a similar quest in life as you are. From the 8th to the 12th, we have Pluto and Jupiter that are conjuncting in your own house, and it's especially very potent because Mars also is going direct on the 14th. Now, this is an ongoing aspect for you, the house of your own house, the entire belief system being changed, the all the Capricornian planets, that is Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter, which are conjuncting over here. And since they are under the gaze of Saturn, Capricornians, for one thing, you're not new to responsibility and duty. In fact, I think you wear it the best amongst all zodiac. You are like the atlas. You just wear it and you move around stoically and you don't complain, and you just look at it as a part and parcel of life, that this is how you're supposed to be going about it. This is how you need to be leading with taking full accountability and even full responsibility. So the lessons that come from this, especially because these lessons are about self, on what is it that needs to get changed, Capricornians. What is it? They may be an old belief system. Maybe there's something that is that you've grown up with. Maybe it could be a fear of finances, fear of not having enough material resources. Maybe you worry that you need to keep running, you need to keep chasing, you need to keep accumulating wealth. Otherwise, there will be you won't have enough in the future. But that could just be a belief system which is not true. It may be that you have enough, that there's enough for you to pay your bills, there's enough for you to enjoy your life, and maybe you need to be focusing on things that are about abundance, that bring joyfulness to the soul. Maybe there are things that you need to be taking time out. You need to be maybe investing that time, doing things that you're passionate about, which really make you happy, rather than constantly being in the rat race as far as material success is concerned. And I think with especially with this the combination of the Jupiter and Pluto, it's going to It also tends to bring about an aspiration for personal power. You don't sort of put your foot off the gas pedal. And Pluto is all about, it's the deconstruction of the old habits, old ways of doing things that no longer serve any purpose to you. So if there is a belief system that you have that, oh, I will not get any job, or oh, I need to have maybe another house, or I need to put in a few more lakhs and then I'll be okay, it'll never be enough. Capricornians, you need to be letting go of the old belief system. You need to be embracing, you need to be adapting to the newer change. That is what Pluto is all about. And you're also, you need to be grounding yourself in self-care. You need to be taking good care of yourself. You need to be courageous. Capricornians, don't operate out of fear, and don't operate out of lack. You need to be operating out of abundance. You need to be reminding yourself that there is enough. You need to be reminding yourself that you are taken care of, that there is enough that is there. And you're also in the process of, I think, understanding and acknowledging that how important certain personal relationships are, and maybe you may not be cultivating them, or you may not be spending time nurturing them, and this is the time that you need to be doing that. On the 15th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of groups of friends, and this is also a time where you could feel very honest with them. You would want to share things. You would want to, maybe you're making new friends. Maybe you are sharing your opinion very honestly. You could be broadening your network of friends and business associates, and it's a good time to be joining an organization as well, and especially if it's geared towards helping humanity. I think you're also at that stage where you need to be at a space wherein that you know that you're adding great value. You could also become interested in things or in groups which are drastically different from you. So you need to be, of course, you need to be letting go of certain ideas in order for the change to come. On the 22nd, we have Venus that comes over here. So it's a lovely aspect, extremely supportive. And we're closing the month on the 30th with a full moon lunar eclipse that is there in your house of work, your day-to-day chores, and also your health. And it's a time that if you've been trying to get rid of a bad habit, say if you've just been trying to eat healthy and avoid junk food, or maybe quit smoking or drinking, this is a great window for you to try again, try and eat healthy, try and follow a fitness regime, try and kick off smoking. So make a change, Capricornians, around the way that you operate things. I think you need to start being more selective in the kind of work that you pick up, and don't be overly emotional and crazed if you can't make the sudden, overwhelming changes that you may be craving. Be happy with the small changes. Bring some order to your life, or maybe a little bit of chaos if you're too much of an OCD onto the being really clean and being really neat. Now, this house also rules your pets, so it can be that you could have something come up with them. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Capricornians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.